Does this sound familiar? You get to the end of the week, you look at your bank account, and you have absolutely no idea where your money went. It feels like you just got paid, but there's hardly anything left. That feeling of just spinning your wheels, working so hard, only to feel broke days later. It's exhausting. I know that feeling because I lived it. I was constantly stressed, wondering where my paycheck just vanished. But then I found a simple, almost old-school method that completely changed my relationship with money: the envelope system. It might sound a little too simple to actually work, but it's the one thing that finally gave me control. So in this video, I'm going to show you, step by step, how a few simple envelopes can help you take charge of your finances and tell your money exactly where to go, instead of wondering where it went. Section 1. What is the envelope system? So, what in the world is the envelope system, sometimes called cash stuffing? At its heart, it's a budgeting method where you use physical cash for your day-to-day spending. The idea is incredibly simple. You grab a few envelopes, you label each one with a spending category like groceries, gas, or fun, and then you put the cash you've budgeted for that category right inside the envelope. The magic of this system is that it's real. It's tangible. When you swipe a debit or credit card, it's easy to feel like the spending is invisible. But when you have to physically hand over cash, the transaction suddenly becomes very real. You see the money leaving your hand, you watch the cash in your envelope get smaller, and that creates a powerful awareness of your spending. There's even a known psychological trigger called the pain of paying, and research shows that we naturally spend less when we use cash, because it feels more significant. The number one rule is this: once the money in an envelope is gone, it's gone. That's it. Spending in that category stops until the next payday. Now this isn't about punishment or restriction, it's about being intentional. It forces you to be mindful, to prioritize, and to build the financial discipline you need to hit your goals. You're giving every single dollar a job, which means you're the one in the driver's seat. Section 2. The step-by-step setup. Alright, you ready to set this up? I promise it's way easier than it sounds. Let's walk through it together. Step 1. Know your numbers, income and expenses. First things first, you need a budget. You can't tell your money where to go if you don't know how much is coming in and where it's really going now. Grab a notebook or open a spreadsheet. At the top, write down your total monthly take-home pay. That's the actual amount that hits your bank account after taxes. Next, it's time to play detective with your expenses. Pull up your bank and credit card statements from the last month or two and start categorizing every single purchase. This part can be a huge eye-opener, and honestly, a little shocking. You might find out you're spending way more on takeout or random subscriptions than you ever thought. Don't judge yourself. This is just about gathering the facts. Step 2. Create your categories. Fixed versus variable. Now, let's sort those expenses into two buckets: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are the bills that are pretty much the same every month. Think rent or mortgage, car payments, insurance, and your streaming services. These are usually paid online or automatically, so we aren't going to use cash for these. Variable expenses are the ones that change all the time. These are the budget busters and the perfect candidates for our cash envelopes. Common categories here are groceries, restaurants, gas, personal care, household supplies, and entertainment or fun money. Step 3. Allocate your funds. Now it's time to make a zero-based budget. It sounds technical, but all it means is that your income minus all your expenses, fixed, variable, savings, and debt payments, should equal zero. Every dollar has a purpose. Look at your spending history to set realistic starting amounts. If you've been spending $800 a month on groceries, trying to budget only $300 right away might set you up for failure. Be honest with yourself. Assign a dollar amount to each of your cash envelope categories. For example, groceries, $500, gas, $150, dining out $100, fun money, $80. Step 4. The fun part. Cash stuffing. This is where it all comes to life. Once your budget is set, head to the bank and withdraw the total cash you need for all your variable spending envelopes for that pay period. If you get paid twice a month, you can just do this bi-weekly. Now, get your envelopes. You can start with plain white ones, or you can find cute customized binders and envelopes online. Whatever makes you excited to do this. Label each envelope with its category. Let's say your groceries envelope gets $500. Count it out and stick it inside. Your dining out envelope gets $100. Put that in there. Keep going until every envelope is filled with its assigned cash. This physical act of organizing your money is so empowering and weirdly satisfying to see. Step 5. Spend from your envelopes. Here's the make or break rule. You can only spend the money that is in the envelope for that category. When you go to the grocery store, you bring your groceries envelope. If you go out with friends, grab your dining out or fun money envelope. When the cash in an envelope is gone, you cannot spend any more money in that category until your next payday. No borrowing from the grocery envelope to buy a new shirt. This hard stop is what builds incredible financial discipline. Section 3. Level up with sinking funds. Once you've gotten the hang of your monthly expenses, you can level up with sinking funds. These are just mini savings accounts for planned, non-monthly expenses. Think about things like holiday gifts, car maintenance, vacations, or annual subscriptions that always sneak up on you. Instead of being shocked by a $500 car repair bill, you can create a car maintenance sinking fund envelope. If you decide to save $50 a month for it, you just stuff that envelope with $50 every month. Then, when your car inevitably needs new tires, you've got the cash sitting right there, ready to go. No stress, no debt. You can do this for any future goal. Setting aside even $10 or $20 a week for something specific can add up to hundreds of dollars over the year. Shakurdanans, Xiao. Section 4. What if I hate cash? Digital alternatives. I get it. I can hear some of you now. But I hate carrying cash. It feels inconvenient or even unsafe. The good news is, you can absolutely do this without ever touching a physical bill. The principle is what matters. Creating separate digital buckets for your spending and sticking to those limits. There are some fantastic budgeting apps that are basically digital envelope systems. Why an app, you need a budget, is built around the give every dollar a job rule, which is the heart of the envelope system. Good Budget is specifically designed as a virtual envelope system, letting you create and share digital envelopes with a partner. Other apps like Monarch Money or Simplify also let you set strict spending limits for categories and track your progress in real time, even sending you alerts when you're getting close to your limit. Section 5. Tips for success and common pitfalls. Don't get overwhelmed. You don't need 20 different envelopes to start. Just begin with the 3 to 5 categories where you tend to overspend the most. You can always add more later. Be realistic. Your first budget won't be perfect. You'll probably put too much in one envelope and not enough in another. That's totally okay. At the end of the month, just look at what worked and what didn't, and tweak your numbers for next month. What about leftover money? If you have cash left in an envelope at the end of the month, first of all, congrats. You have a choice. You can roll it over to the next month for that same category, or you can use that extra cash to throw at a savings goal or pay off debt. It's your reward for being so disciplined. Aesthetics can help. Don't underestimate the power of making your system look good. Buying a nice binder or some colorful envelopes can make the whole process more fun and help you stick with it. Just, maybe don't go into debt buying fancy budgeting supplies. Start simple first. The envelope system isn't really just about managing your money, it's about changing your entire mindset. It's about shifting from a place of passive anxiety where you're just wondering where your money went, to a position of active control, where you are telling every single dollar what its purpose is. It builds awareness, it enforces discipline, and ultimately, it gives you peace of mind. You can absolutely do this. You can take back control. The whole journey starts with a single decision and a few simple envelopes. If this guide was helpful, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on taking control of your money. And now for the fun part, head down to the comments and let me know the first 3 categories you're going to make envelopes for. I can't wait to see what you come up with.